3-country challenge in the Baltics is one I invented to get to know each place as best as possible in such a short amount of time.
This is so cool.
Here's how it works. I have to reach the highest point in each country, taste something that originates in each place, and find something that was made in each country.
You will not believe what I got from
The catch is, I have a very limited time in the Baltics before I head to Helsinki.
Hello, you speak English?
And there's no going back. The challenge begins after flying in from Barcelona to Vilnius, Lithuania. I have 4 hours before my bus leaves the country, and it starts right now. Let the game begin.
The first peak is only reachable via taxi, so I'm gonna order a Bolt, or I'll rent a car because I'm only in this country for such a short period of time. I need to get there ASAP, and I kind of want to get there before it gets dark. Otherwise, what are we gonna see? Darkness? Confirm order. Nice. Now the question will be is if they will wait for me while I run to peak quick. Oh, let's see.
What I didn't think about was how I would get back from the hill that's on the border with Belarus.
Hello. You speak English? No? Okay. At the stop? No. When we arrive, can you wait and we come back?
I didn't speak his language, so I hoped Google Translate would do the trick.
Okay, maybe... Yeah, one moment.
He seemed fine with the stop and return trip.
Yeah? Okay, good. Thank you.
A few minutes later, he handed me his phone with a Google Translate message asking if I was going to the border. I could feel his nervousness, so I reassured him and told him about my project to reach the highest point in every European country and that I filmed the stories for YouTube.
I cannot stop laughing right now. I'm on some dirt road outside of somebody's house. I'm just gonna go touch this tip. Oh god. You probably thought I was a lunatic because it's just hilarious that I'm paying for a taxi ride to come out to the middle of nowhere. Whew, this is hard work.
There it is, in all its glory. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. The first Baltic hill. Ah, what's up?
The birds chirping, that's beautiful.
Peak 20, baby. I also don't want to keep Roma waiting. Cool. Well, let's go. I'm jogging back so that I feel like I did something today.
After getting out some cash at the ATM, I said goodbye and went on to the city center in hopes of completing the next part of the challenge. I had 2 hours until my bus ride.
Pretty sure that's Albert Einstein. Yep, E equals MC squared.
It's raining, but I don't mind. Let's see, we're going to the old town now. I saw a fancy egg, a deathly blue bird, and a church. What a surprise seeing another church. I also saw this famous symbol. I had no idea it was this far out. All the shops were closed. I couldn't find anything open except for restaurants.
So now the challenge is to find some Lithuanian food or drink.
I got really lucky. Cheers. She said this one is one of the most popular. Oh, it's so smooth and it actually has flavor. If you don't know, I live in Barcelona. They have Estrella. It used to be one of my favorites, but since I've been kind of on this peak project, I've been able to taste some really good beer. They split up Lithuania into 5 different ethnographic regions and they found the common foods. It's wild mushroom soup. Oh my gosh. I got it because I saw a lot of things on the menu had mushroom. I suspect this will be really good.
As it turns out, mushroom hunting is a national sport in Lithuania. Mushrooms are even in folklore and seen as forest spirits or the devil. There are over 300 different kinds of edible mushrooms in the country. You can even go to a mushroom foraging festival. Maybe next time.
I love this. Oh my gosh. Blah. This is really traditional dish. I'm guessing it's just straight up potato.
A full belly and another part of the challenge complete, it was time for the bus to Tallinn. The next morning, I'd pick up my rental car and take it for a spin before the Baltic 3-country challenge continued.
I'm so happy.
That's part of a video only for patrons. It's like a secret vlog.
It is now 6:09. I'm ready. I've already eaten, did the things I needed to do, packed. We're actually gonna go to Latvia first. I cannot drink water out of this massive hole. Now we just need to put the route in. It says 10 hours total. We're gonna go to Latvia first, the only one that you cannot reach any other way other than car. I am very lucky that somebody reached out for a partnership, so that's helpful. Let's go. Okay. I'm not gonna drive with you here, sorry.
This trip was a test of discovercars.com. It was really easy to use and gave me the best deal on rental cars.
Oh, run little friend.
It's a third-party platform that shows you the different rental car options in the place that you're going to so that you can compare and get all the info you need before choosing which car and rental company to go with.
Whoa, low swooping bird. What is going on, wildlife?
I'll definitely be using them again.
We're approaching autumn.
First stop, we have 4 hours remaining, 306 kilometers until peak number 2 of the Baltics, or peak 21 out of 50. Visibility is shite. Absolute shite. But you know what? It is what it is. I need to pee. I pee like a child. So I don't pee like a child, but I have like the bladder of a child, so I need to pee often. Anyways, I'm gonna go pee.
Welcome to Latvia! We literally just crossed into the country like 2 minutes ago. I turned the corner and boom! Famous European sign.
In Latvia now. And I need my sunglasses. So I got these sunnies a couple weeks ago. They're like good for climbing mountains, trail running and stuff, but I specifically got this category so that I could drive with them. I mean, they're not the sexiest things in the world, but I mean, I don't have to squint. I will be honest with you, this is the first time I'm driving with them. Ooh, it's still chilly out. It's 4 degrees. What's that? Can I go over there? This is way too cool to not stop. It's like Stonehenge. The car that I have is an absolute dream. And I still haven't filled up gas. This is interesting. Quite literally in the middle of the Latvian countryside. And we find a Latvian Stonehenge. A short while later, it was time to fill up because I wasn't sure when we would see another gas station before the peak. We were getting close. Filled up the tank. What was it? 53? 58 euros. The fuel prices here are so much more expensive than Spain. So thanks to my patrons who are covering these 3 peaks. Thank you so much. Your support goes a long way, as you can see. I wouldn't be able to do it without you because my day job pays the bills. Anything extra does go into the YouTube channel. It's not even 11 a.m. yet, so we're doing a really good time. Gamifying this trip was definitely the way to do it because the drive itself is pretty boring. The landscape doesn't change much. When you see one field, you've seen them all. Road, take me home. Oh my god, I don't want to run over this dog, but it won't leave me alone. Oh my god. I mean, I know I'm safe, but I don't want to freaking hit a dog. Whew. Are we at this fucking peak yet? What are you? Cute. Hello, little fox. I know my camera doesn't pick it up, but you are so cute. Back to this challenge. You'll see why, but Latvia was not an easy challenge country. I did find something Latvian. I guess mission accomplished, but it seems a little bittersweet. And you won't believe it. The flavor of Pringles. Yeah, that's right. Latvian inventor Alexander Liepa came up with and patented the flavor of Pringles. He was working for the American company Procter & Gamble and was one of 3 people who contributed to the Pringles we know today. It may not be a material thing I can bring home and put on my wall, but it's a really interesting fun fact and something you can get anywhere. We came here for one thing, and one thing only. It's a bit more hilly than Lithuania, so that's neat. Look what I found again. Frush. Never thought that I would be sitting on a swing, having a smoothie, in the middle of Latvia. Welcome to the trail to the highest peak in Latvia. The places life takes you. On the left, we have trees. On the right, we have trees. And there, I see the peak. And it's 312 meters? 313 meter glory. 312 it says. Peak 21. Peak 21. Might just be it. 21. What a journey. Nearly halfway.
Drake and all the social content with Drake as well as. And she, right after that massive rock.
Shit. We just left Latvia. We're now in Estonia again. I didn't try any Latvian food. I passed so many little towns. Nothing was open. I think everybody was at the church. I wonder if I can find Latvian things in Estonia.
Yeah, I give up. The only thing I can find from Latvia is vodka. And I don't want to buy it just because, you know? So, brings me to the conclusion that either their beer is not very good or Estonia and Latvia have some neighborly beef with each other. Yeah, I'm gonna move on. Made in Latvia. I don't know what a zephyr is. Zephyr? Zephyr. Zephyr of not having a good chocolate. Spoiler alert, not a big fan of vanilla flavor or coconut flavor. Take my review with a grain of zephyr. The food scene in all of Latvia is riding on this review. Wow! If it tastes as good as it smells, we're in business, Latvia.
And we're still missing something from Lithuania. Ooh, back. I literally almost missed the turn. Shit, we're gonna be there in 19 minutes.
I mean, just look at them. Sexy. Actually so grateful for this ride. You have no idea. It's so much easier to just drive to the peak. Speaking of which, feels good to have the legs moving. Beautiful. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Peak 22, baby. And the third and final of the Baltic Challenge. Yes! Feels so good. I need a stretch. No way. The observation tower is closed. I think that means we're gonna keep going. The challenge is not over. The day wasn't over. I still had 3 hours to drive back. I would rather climb a mountain any day. Ugh, the last hour. Oh my god. It was raining, it was dark, and the reason I don't like driving at night is because of my astigmatism. I think it's my astigmatism, or because of my glasses, or because of both. But basically, when I wear my glasses, when it's dark and I'm driving and it's raining, the lights, it's like they have this extra shining part. And so oncoming traffic on a single lane highway, so challenging. Oh my goodness. But I'm so grateful that no moose decided to show themselves. I need some dinner, a shower, sleep. And tomorrow, we have to finish the challenge. Yeah, I need to pee. Again. After a full night's sleep, the challenge continued in the enchanting city of Tallinn. So, on my left and behind me is the city wall. I just went into that shop there and I spoke to Emma. I could tell she was very passionate about Estonia. The little souvenir that I got was handmade by a master craftsman from one of the islands here in the north. Yeah, I just got my Estonian food. It's not exactly what I expected, but I think it works. Oh, I know what it tastes like, and it's very good. I found tombstones a moose, and some cute buildings, but nothing from Lithuania. I was starting to lose hope. The shops were closing and my ticket out of the Baltics would be at 6 a.m. tomorrow. So this was my last chance. You will not believe what I got from Lithuania. Not joking. I was about to go back to the hotel, call it quits. I walked into one last shop and I asked, weird question, where are those from? Lithuania. It's literally handmade by a Lithuanian in Lithuania. It's a replica of the maker's hand. That's right. After 1,000 kilometers, over an accumulation of 2 full days, this challenge was complete. But the peak project continues. Our next country is a big one, literally. And if you want to help keep the peak project going and more great content coming out on YouTube, you can find me on Patreon. All your contributions go directly back into the content and climbing bigger peaks. Bundle up, my friends. The next peak is a frosty one.